Most people's idea of going on vacation is to relax and get away from their work life, but not St. Catherine's Dr. Daniel Perossa, who looks at holidays in a completely different light. Dr. Perossa, tell me about your most recent Nicaragua trip.
We went down for a total of 10 days, and we were fortunate this year because we were able to donate our time at the Children's Hospital in this little village called Onley up in the Highlands. In the 3 mornings that we spent at this hospital, I was able to actually help out with patients. And they don't have chiropractors in Nicaragua, so it was a kind of, they knew what we do, but they never saw it. So every patient that came in, the docs asked, and the physios asked me, can you check out this patient to see, okay, the shoulder or the back, and what I can do. So I was trying to teach them what we do as chiropractors and what they can't do as physios. And in total, I think I saw 50 patients in 3 mornings. After we were done that, in the afternoon, we went over to the children's section, the pediatric section, and my girlfriend Victoria and I would just donate our time playing with the kids while they're waiting for their medical appointments. But after we were finished that afternoon, we had time and we decided we wanted to go check out an orphanage, a local orphanage. So we went to an orphanage called Maria Romero's, and there's 3 nuns that take care of this whole orphanage. And they have, currently they have 12 girls between the ages of 4 and 8 years old that have been abused, and they've been brought to the orphanage. Now, the nuns were also telling me that they also feed 150 of the local kids in the area. So I asked the nun what else do they need in donation-wise, and she said, well, we built a new classroom, but we have only about 4 desks that are usable. So we donated, from the money I raised, we purchased 24 desks for them, and also $200 of medication for the orphanage. Now, on top of that, my patients and families and friends, they've all donated money, close to $3,000 this year. And we bought $2,000 of medicine for the Managua Hospital, Children's Hospital, called La Mascota. And then we bought $1,000 worth of medicine for the hospital in Esteli, called San Juan de Dios. And then $200 went towards the orphanage for more medicine there, and plus the toys that we purchased. So patients have spent and donated a lot of money, so it went pretty far.
Dr. Perossa discovered a passion for giving back to those in need after his first visit to Cuba.
I was in Cuba for about 6 different trips, and then I decided that I wanted to check out Central America. And I had a friend that was in Guatemala at the time. That's what I ended up going to Guatemala for the next 4 years total, bringing medicine down there, but also donating time and donating money towards not just buying medicine in Guatemala, but also buying supplies for the schools, the local schools. And the local schools have pretty much nothing. And to be able to buy things down in Guatemala is so much cheaper than it is here. So the stuff that I bought with $400, I was able to buy a full year supply for all the kids in one school. 4 months before I went down to Nicaragua, I started going online and Googling children's hospitals. And there's only 2 in all of Nicaragua. Then from there on, I was able to ask them, okay, I'm coming down this time, this date, I'm bringing down medicine, what do you need? And what can I purchase here that you can't get in Nicaragua? And that's how Nicaragua started. So last year we were there for 7 days, made all the contacts. This year we went down for 10 days and all the contacts were there, so everything went a lot more smoothly. And we had a lot more time. That way I could actually donate my time as a chiropractor and actually help and treat patients, which I wasn't able to do in the past because it was the logistics of getting everything organized, finding the medicine, buying the medicine, bringing it back to the hospital, and making sure everything went smoothly. We just ran out of time. So this year we decided to lengthen the trip, and next year will probably be even longer.
Just looking around your office, you've accomplished so much. Why do you do this?
Because I can, and because there's a need, and I get a sense of reward from it as well because of seeing the happy people down there and seeing the smile on their faces after we've been there, and meeting so many people and seeing that I can change a life, or more than one, and it's just myself. So just imagine that if I can go down every year, and if I can go down with more and more people every year, that'd be fantastic to help out. And even if it's just a week makes a difference. And I noticed that this year that we had 3 days to spend in the hospital, and how by the last day, we were pretty much known throughout the hospital. People knew who we were and what I was doing, and they were grateful. And they all asked, are we coming back next year? And it's a great feeling to know that, they want you back.
Dr. Perossa plans on heading back to Nicaragua early 2014. If you would like to get involved or make a donation, visit his website. For The Source, Michael Onley, St. Catherine's.